How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for clicking on this reaction. My name is Edgar Rock DJ. I'm a Kenyan rock DJ, professional rock DJ here in Kenya for about 10 years. Played in clubs, concerts, TV, radio. I was sent this very large email by one Gensao. Shout out to you, my brother Gensao. He sent me a bunch of recommendations. Very, very large email. I appreciate the suggestions. He told me, "Hello, I enjoy your reactions. Thank you for reacting to my past recommendations. As with your recent Nahida video, there are some pretty cool scenes locked behind limited events, never to be played again in game. I recommend reacting to a couple of them. See below list in version release order. Note I'll exclude links to some of the London Right videos you already reacted to. Do consider reacting to a few at a time." Yeah, actually, so I wanted to react to Floral Breeze. Hey, Floral. As a Kenyan, my tribe, we have a very hard time saying L and R. So, Floral Breeze. I'm going to react to that one. And Story Teaser, Flavors of the World. Let me react to those two. For more Genshin, make sure to smash like and subscribe. Let's go. Floral. Hey, my tongue is just inches from saying Floral. Floral Breeze. Scenes from Windblume Festival. Okay. By the way, let me tell you before I even begin. There's those hangout things. I recently those hangout sections of the story, right? I began recently opening a lot of them. There's one I opened for Venti, and then you do this like quest where you're with these two dudes, Stanley and someone. Wow, what a nice story! It moved me so much what Venti did for that dude.
The Windblume Festival originated in the Crown of the North, the city of freedom.
Oh, we gotta bring enough supplies this time. Otherwise, you'll go hungry again.
Can I also just mention, I also opened a second account. So my main account is on the North American server. So I opened a European server, a second one, and restarted the game afresh, right? Do you know I pulled, what's his name? This guy. The game gives you like 10 free pulls when you're a beginner, right? I pulled Captain Beidou and this man. What's his name? Jesse, Jonathan, something. This guy. Yeah, I pulled this kid. I was so shocked. Because on my main account, I don't have this character, and I also don't have Beidou.
Oh, we gotta bring enough supplies this time. Otherwise, you'll go hungry again.
So, if you're asking me,
Unofficial business? We're grateful to you, as are we to you. Funny, we haven't gotten together for a minute.
Sorry, what's his name? God, Bennett. Bennett. I pulled Bennett. Don't know why I was calling him Jesse.
originated in the Crown of the North, the city of freedom.
Oh, we gotta bring enough supplies this time. Otherwise, you'll go hungry again.
So, if you're asking me,
Unofficial business? We're grateful to you, as are we to you. Funny, we haven't gotten together for a while. It's been so busy lately.
what should we do on this day?
Mr. Albedo,
How's the research going?
we've had a few issues.
Have a look at this.
Of course, any good tavern offers bar snacks.
Really?
How should we do it? Who should we do it for? Quietly? Or boldly? Make the first move or trust a chance.
Huh?
Can I just mention that I'm just getting chills. I'm getting chills because I love Mondstadt so much. I love Mondstadt so much. In fact, if I was to try and rank the regions I've been in, I would say Natlan. I would say Natlan, Mondstadt, Liyue, then Inazuma. I love Mondstadt so much. I love playing missions there. I love the characters there. I love the environments. It is such an alive city, you know. And also, like I said this in a previous video, I also played Withering Waves, and the first city I encountered in Withering Waves, I called it ChatGPT Mondstadt. That's what I called it. I did a video comparing Withering Waves with Genshin, and I said that the first city in Withering Waves looks like a chat GPT Mondstadt, because Mondstadt is such an alive city. It feels like people actually live here. And in Withering Waves, they just couldn't capture that in their city the way it's done in Mondstadt.
Quietly or boldly? Make the first move or trust a chance.
Huh?
I believe I have seen a clip somewhere of Amber doing that crash landing, because I remember saying, why is she crash landing and yet she's the gliding champion of Mondstadt? I remember asking something like that. I think I've seen this cutscene somewhere.
Sorry, so sorry.
My answer is this. So long as we can both share fond memories, it doesn't matter. Let the heart decide.
A lot of people may say that Genshin is amazing because of the music, but I think that the real hook of Genshin is the characters. It's the characters. The characters are just so you care for them like they're real people, you know. Let's watch this one. Story teaser, Flavors of the World. Okay. This is probably a what's the name? Xiangling related thing.
Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when
The teddy bear is a god.
stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity
The teddy bear is a god.
and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gweli Assembly.
Who is narrating? Is it the old lady with the teapot?
Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gweli Assembly.
I know Gweli Assembly, it's in Liyue, right? I know this because there's a wild quest I'm trying to solve there about ruins or something.
The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gweli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued
Look at that horse that looks like fire. I'm assuming it's an Adepti or something.
by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guobal was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili minced cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter.
Oh, Xiangling found him when she was very small.
The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember.
This is beautiful animation, by the way. It reminds me like of the Kung Fu Panda 2 intro. And they're talking about Lord Shen.
In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Can I also ask, why is Ganyu so loved? Comment below. I get the vibe that people love Ganyu a lot, and I haven't seen why she's so special. Maybe you can tell me?
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
That Xiangling spear looks dope. I should get one. I should get one of those in the game. All right, I have never seen these. I appreciate these recommendations. As a guy who started playing Genshin recently, about 2 months ago, I appreciate all this stuff that people keep recommending. Keep sending them. I'll react to them when I get the time. Someone on Twitter asked me to react to the discs, I think for Fontaine, and they are long, so I'll get to everything as soon as I can. If you've enjoyed this reaction, make sure to smash like and subscribe. Check out these recent reactions for Genshin I've done on the channel. I'll see you in the next one.